especially when their life isn't the one that's on record.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The internet does. The internet does. Dustin Poirier could walk anywhere in the United States and would get so much love. Maybe he needs to do that. Because if he opens up his Twitter or Instagram, I'm sure it's filled with negativity. That's not real. People love Dustin Poirier. Like, I thought YouTube and all this stuff was just I thought everyone in the world hated me. Everyone. I didn't think I generally had a single fan. Chin knows this. I didn't want to do live chats forever. You're the one that pushed me to do it. It was your idea. I didn't want to do it. I'm like, dude, I'm just going to deal with fucking bullshit nonstop. Now you can do a subscription thing. Look at this.
Yeah.
Get rid of the riffraff. None of it. I can't walk down the street and get a negative comment. I'm not Dustin Poirier by any means.
That also takes some type of fucking lunatic to talk shit to you.
They're out there, though. But they're out there. And Dustin Poirier is, way more established than I am. He walks down the street, man, and maybe he needs that to remind himself. But you just got to find your purpose. We'll move on after this, but look at Tom Brady. All the money in the world, greatest of all time. That motherfucker still has a headset on doing play-by-play for Fox. That's him. That's Tom Brady. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is set. We don't need Moana live action. I don't need to see him in another bullshit action movie again. He's scheduled, he has something like 40 major promotion movies. Major movies. His schedule is filled up. Why? Why? He can stop. He's almost 60? Why does he do it? It's his purpose. If he stops, he doesn't know what to do. Vendetta XX, you think it's CT Poirier or just miss the fights? No, I'm not saying CT is not real and bad. It is. It is a small fraction of what these guys deal with. They don't have any purpose. They have all that professional athlete, especially an outlaw fighter that doesn't play by a lot of society's rules. They were able to do their job and beat up people in a fucking steel cage and get paid for it and get accolades and fame and love and support. And that leaves. Does CT play some factors in some guys? Yes. And has Poirier had some wars? Yes. This isn't that. This is Poirier being lost. And when he was fighting, after a win or loss, he can have a few drinks, but he knows he has to get back on the road. He knows he has to get back on the tracks because he doesn't want to get too out of shape. He has to be at training in 2 weeks because he has this monster waiting for him in 4 months that he has to fight. But now that monster's gone. So that drinking, there's no reason to stop. I can drink on a Monday. I can drink during a podcast. I can drink on a Thursday afternoon. I can drink on Thursday night. I can drink on Friday night. There's no reason to stop now. So that's where self-control comes in because it was forced before. You wanted to be the best. Now you don't have, there's nothing. Why would I stop? I don't have anything coming up. And that's 1 week. The next week, get another bottle, man. I don't have anything coming up. Okay, now we're 2 weeks in. Next week, your boys, hey man, you want to go out? You're Dustin Diamond. Fuck yeah, dude, I'm down. It's a Wednesday night. You're drinking. Now we're 3 weeks in. 4th week. Yeah, I'm doing it. I don't know why I'd stop. And then it's a snowball. 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 Snowball.
I don't know if you saw, he even said on Theo's podcast, he's like, when I don't have a purpose, he goes, I always turn to drinking. He's like, I turn to the bad thoughts.
Think about Volkanovski.
Brendan Schaub goes off about being the most hated man on the internet. He is. But he's celebrating the fact that he lost everything and now does a YouTube live stream from a storage unit and you can't hear it because of the fan, because he's in a storage unit. But he's very happy. He's gotten almost close to 400 YouTube memberships at $5 a pop. And now he can just live stream, which makes everything easier. He will screw up eventually, though, and then start getting hit with strikes and stuff. So, like, this isn't going to last long, but we got to enjoy it while we got it. So, if you become a member or if you donate to him and you ask him any real honest question, he's just not going to answer it. Because, like he admitted, he's afraid. He had to get rid of the rift raft. It's riffraff. But he's petrified of having to answer any real questions or anything. And let me assure you, I've tried to ask some. But aside from that, he's enjoying the new YouTube. Well, I don't think he's gotten any YouTube cash yet. Well, yeah, he did from the last check. But all of this is never going to replace the money from the Podcast One deal. He got dropped by Podcast One. They are not moving on with him. And the shows he had there were The Golden Hour and The Fighter and the Kid. He has quit the Golden Hour podcast. And he is very soon going to stop doing The Fighter and the Kid. Because he has to pay Brian Callen, Chris D'Elia, and Eric Griffin money, and the money he was supposed to pay them with was the money from the Podcast One deal. He probably just spent all that money right off rip on cars and sneakers and has just been paying them out of his own money. But that's all going to end going forward. But the problem with Schaub, and even in this, is still going to be the overhead. Now, he pays money for this storage unit with a fan that's loud and you can't hear him. But it's in like a very nice area and it's a storage unit for cars. So of course it costs thousands of dollars every month to rent. Why not just rent an actual studio? Oh yeah, he didn't pay his lease in California and got sued for that. But once again, whatever money he makes doing this will never be anywhere near the Podcast One deal. All the ad reads are going to be gone. And he still has to pay Chin. And Chin makes $100,000 a year. Chin's going to have to take a pay cut. So I don't even see this lasting very long. Also because he's just sitting there ignoring any real questions. So how many times is he going to answer, oh yeah, I love to fight again. Yeah, fighting. This guy hit that guy. And yeah, I think about fighting again. Yeah, cars are good. Tigers. He's answering the same questions because he's too afraid to answer any other question. So this isn't going to last very long at all. And he looks like Where's Waldo and an idiot. And look at Chin and Nick there. How long are they going to last when he talks to them and says, going to have to lower your pay? Ugh, sad. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.